I used to hate running, and now I hate it just a little bit less. I just ran the turkey trot and actually kind of enjoyed it. Here's how. If you're new here, I'm Jeffrey, physical therapist for 7 years, and welcome to Life of a Taiwanese PT living in Houston. Like I've mentioned before, I hate running. I've never been a runner. I know some people are naturally gifted, people who can never train and just go out, run a marathon. Like my ex-roommate, Ryan, back in PT school, I remember he ran like the Disney marathon without much training, and he can go like a year without running and just wake up and run a turkey trot. So some people have that gift, and I'm not one of them. That's probably one of the reasons why I never liked running, because I was never really good at it. Now that I'm older and I know the importance of health for longevity and also the importance of doing cardio, which I also used to hate. Running can be a great way to get your cardio in. It doesn't require equipment or going anywhere. You can just step outside and go for a run in the neighborhood. Same thing as walking. So these are great ways to do cardio. I used to do more Stairmaster or treadmill in the gym, but that can definitely get boring as well. And plus, being outside, outdoors, being in nature and getting that fresh air, it does help. It helps with your mood, helps you just feel better overall. And you see other people outside doing the same thing as well. It's pretty motivating. Here are some things that I've done in the past 6 months or so to help me enjoy running a little bit more. And number one is starting slow, and don't burn yourself out, and don't run like multiple times a week, especially if you don't like it. I started doing once a week runs, and right now I'm still doing once a week, because as an adult, you're busy, you're working, you have things to do. So I can definitely find more time to do it, but I still prioritize my resistance training. But I'm pretty consistently running once a week, and start slow. So don't worry about your pace in the beginning. You want to build your aerobic base, and your endurance. And like most people have been saying, you want to build your zone 2 cardio. So you want to run at a pace where you can carry on a short, light conversation. Starting slow will allow you to run longer and make running a little bit more enjoyable. So you're not dying after every run and you hate yourself. When I first started running, my mile pace was over 12 minutes. And slowly over time, now I'm working up to closer to 10-minute pace per mile. And of course, if you train more, run more, you will improve faster. But just start slow and the progress will come. Number 2 is you should find a buddy that will make running more fun. Have a partner and they can keep you accountable. So as you guys know, I run with Henry, my friend, once every week, and we do a park run. So we meet up and we catch up a little bit too, either it's before or after a run. It definitely pushes you more when you have someone running beside you and you guys have similar pace and you guys are trying to achieve similar goals and just trying to improve. And my sister also runs as well. So she sends me her pace. She is faster than me, so that definitely gets me motivated. And I think all these things can be applied to other aspects of your life as well. So if you want to build some healthy habits and if you want to make some lifestyle changes, just remember, start slow and start somewhere, but try to stay consistent. Keep stacking those small efforts and eventually you'll be able to see that progress. And as for a quick work update, there's nothing significant that happened this week. It was a short week because of Thanksgiving. We have an OT who is retiring, and she sits right next to me. She's been my desk mate for the past like 7 years. So she's been there a while, and she retired this week, which is kind of crazy. I've never worked with someone who retired, so she's the first one. And I just can't imagine retirement right now since I'm still have ways to go, but very happy for her. It must be an amazing feeling, and she's done a lot for the OT community and a great therapist. So we get Thursday off for Thanksgiving, but we don't get Friday off. That's a day I had to take off and use PTO. I know, kind of sucks, but it's okay. So basically after work Wednesday, I got home, I was already packed, and then we left straight to Dallas. So we're spending Thanksgiving with my sister and Hyde. And we had to get there Wednesday because Thursday morning was the turkey trot. This is what I've been training for, essentially. I know it's nothing crazy, it's a 5K, but I've been running more consistently to be able to run this a little bit better at a better pace than I've been doing. And that morning, the weather was kind of chilly. It was like 44 degrees. It's almost game time. What's your pace?
9:30.
9:30, let's go. I'm shooting for 10:30. So this is it. I do. And I ended up finishing, my total time was about 31 minutes, 18 seconds. My pace was 10 minutes, 3 seconds. So that's actually the fastest pace I've ever ran for a 3 mile. I was pretty excited, and my sister did very well as well. She did 9 minute, 45 second pace, and that wasn't her best. She's done like 9 minute 30, but she was not as happy because I got close to her pace. It was a great experience. We had a good time, and it was good to just get some cardio in before, you know, we stuff our faces later for Thanksgiving. And that's what we did. The spread was just amazing. It was a great time, spending time with family, with good food, good company. And there's nothing else more you can ask for Thanksgiving. So very blessed. I hope you guys enjoyed y'all's Thanksgiving as well. Let me know in the comments what you guys did, what you guys eat. Fall colored trees. We're about to eat some lunch, Mediterranean food. After that, we went to an ice cream place called Sugar Pine Creamery. It was Asian owned with Asian flavors, which is pretty interesting. It was soft serve. I got like miso, butterscotch, and mixed with some other things, but it was surprisingly pretty good. Later that afternoon and night, we went to downtown McKinney and kind of walked around. There was a bunch of food vendors, street markets that were selling like handmade decorations, trinkets. It was pretty cool. We picked up a couple things so that my wife and I could decorate the house. We got some gnomes, and we got this penguin, crocheted penguin. It was very detailed. It looked like machine made. Night, they lit the super big Christmas tree, and I think that was tradition. They've been doing it for like 47 years, I think.
3, 2, 1.
After dinner, we drove by different houses to see Christmas lights, and there was this house in the corner that was decorated to the max. I'm telling you, like, you couldn't even see the grass. There on the side there was a stand with a story. So the homeowner, who was a physician, and she had congestive heart failure from this rare disease. It was called CAPS. It's cryopyrin associated periodic syndrome. I had to look that up. I didn't know what it was. It was super rare. I think it's like 1 or 2 in a million. And basically, cryopyrin is a protein that was defected in this syndrome. And that protein helps control inflammation. So it's an auto-inflammatory disease. And they have periods of fevers, rashes, and they get all kinds of symptoms. And basically they decorated the whole house and to bring awareness to this disease and this syndrome, and also to help donate to American Heart Association. Saturday morning, we dropped by this bakery to pick up some breakfast. And then we did a JCPenney photo shoot. It was a last minute decision. It was actually Hai's idea. He said we should take some awkward photos and give it as a gift for my parents for the holidays. Black Friday, they were doing a deal, so we signed up, made an appointment, and then we got a photo shoot in. I don't know if I'm going to show some of them. We had some interesting photos, and hopefully my parents will enjoy it. And after, we dropped by a coffee tea place called Escape 360. The drink was amazing. I got some Japanese black sesame coffee and I sipped it right up. It was gone in like 30 seconds. Then we ate at a Korean place. I forgot the name of it, but they had gamjatang, which is basically pork bone soup. They come in a big, well, you can order different sizes, but we got a nice pot of the pork bone, spicy one, and there was a non-spicy one. And you basically can eat it with rice, some side dishes. The meat were very tender, kind of just scrape it off the bone. Delicious. That will basically wrap up my Thanksgiving vlog from Dallas and wrap up the video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you guys for watching. And if you guys made it this far, might as well give it a thumbs up. Click here to watch last week's vlog where I talk about the importance of gratitude.